Okay, hi YouTube, it's been a while. A few things have happened since I last updated. My partner and I split up after 5 years, almost 5 years. So, pretty big life change for me. I'm not going to go into details. It's really not, appropriate to slander her name online. But let's just say that was someone else. What are you going to do? I was pretty unhappy for probably going on 2.5 years, so it's probably for the best, but that's a really long time to be with someone, and we went through so much together, so I guess I'm still reeling from it. It's been a little over a week. It's been about 9 days, I guess, today. I had to move all my shit out. I'm now staying with my friend Amanda. She was gracious enough to let me crash at her place so I can find somewhere to live. I'm pretty poor now. So it's the middle of the semester, so there's not a whole lot of options right now anyway. But but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much been the major thing that's happened in my life. I've been trying to work through this and going to school, which is not going on this semester. I'm not killing myself about it. Usually I would, but I mean, I think this is a pretty good excuse. Having to move, breaking up with your significant other after a really long time. And there was a lot of things that were wrong with the relationship. I mean, I really didn't feel a whole lot of sexual attraction to her for a long time, and that's a really important part of things for me. So when that goes, I'm really unhappy. Also, she really hated the genderqueer side of me, which is funny, but yeah, she didn't really dig that. She didn't think it was real at all. She didn't really understand that. She, and I quote her, said, "Don't get obsessed with that," whatever that means. But being comfortable in my gender identity has been something that's really, I feel brought out the best in me. I feel like that I finally have a word for, how I identify. I never really felt lesbian was something I related to as much. Obviously that applies, but it's not. I really just didn't feel like that was the whole package. So when I found the genderqueer community, which is an amazing community, by the way, I just really felt like I finally found a place to belong. Even though I'm not, the most masculine girl out there, I think it's more of, an internal thing for me. I mean, yes, I like to present genderqueer, but it doesn't always come off as masculine as I'd like, just because I have really feminine mannerisms. But I wouldn't change it. I mean, I seem to be doing okay as far as people thinking I'm cute, so I think I'm alright there. But, maybe in an ideal world, yeah, I'd like to be present a little bit more masculine. But maybe for the future, maybe I can try. I kind of want to do a photo shoot project where I basically have two different sets of prints. One would be my extra feminine side, which I haven't tapped into in a while. It's fun for me sometimes, either way. And then the other side is going to be, my more masculine side. Maybe dressing in some drag. That'll be fun. But yeah, so that's kind of where I am right now. I'm just trying to find myself again and remember who the fuck I am without her. That's incredibly difficult for me. I was extremely wrapped up in the relationship, to the point where I was denying myself any kind of gratification. And I was just solely focused on, how are you doing? Can I do anything to help you. And I mean, although that's sweet and all, I think eventually it kind of, kind of ruined it. I like to call it my puppy dog shit. Which can be charming, but is not fun for a long-term relationship, I'm sure. I'm not going to blame her for everything. I mean, yeah, she was the bad guy in the end, but I was so ready to be out of the relationship, so it's a new frontier for me, but it's weird, I mean, I guess it's just a little bit sad for me, because who I wanted to be was a good wife and or spouse or whatever, and instead I could never ever please her in pretty much any aspect of our relationship, whether it be communication, sex, whatever, and it just made me feel inadequate. So now I'm kind of have to try to get that confidence back that before her I was very abundant. You knew me before. Stephanie, was a little conceited. I don't want her there. I like being relatively humble, but I'd like some of that confidence back. It was important to me. It was something that I felt, I felt secure in myself, and that's what I want to get. I want to feel secure in my identity and who I am. I don't know. I really, it is hard to get used to though. And like say, oh, I'm single or whatever. But I'm excited about taking girls out for coffee or stupid shit like that. First kisses, stuff like that. I'm excited. But it's not really like the most important thing to me right now. The most important thing to me is just trying to trying to be the best person that I can be given the situation, and hang out with my friends, having a fucking awesome time. That's what I'm excited about, I think, the most, and that's what I missed when I was in the relationship, was being able to just relax. I was never fucking relaxed in that relationship, ever. I was always working really, 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 really hard. And maybe that's not how it should have been, Maybe it should have been a little more organic, a little more fluid, which is what I'm going to try to go for now. Maybe not so serious. I am 25, I mean, that's when people start settling down, but I feel like I've been married for 5 years, so I'm kind of ready to get away from that and maybe something not so serious, maybe a dating or, like a sexual relationship or something like that. But anyway, so I've rambled for a while, 8 minutes, nice. I don't even know what I talked about, I have no idea. But I just wanted to say hi to YouTubers, and if you guys have any like words of encouragement or possibly some type of, I don't know, advice about dealing with loss, that would be much appreciated. Okay, thanks for listening.